You poison your leg strength with food every single day, and when your knees tremble, when your legs feel weak, that has nothing to do with age. Not really. The truth is, certain foods can damage your muscles, reduce circulation, and make walking harder over time. And if you have diabetes, heart disease, or arthritis, the danger multiplies. In this video, I'll show you 5 foods that can quietly destroy your legs, and 5 better choices that support strength, balance, and senior health. Stick around, one of these might be in your fridge right now. If leg weakness or swelling has become part of your daily life, go ahead, click that subscribe button. I promise you will want to hear more of this. Number 1. White bread and refined carbs. First, can we talk about your legs for a second? You probably didn't notice it at first, maybe just a little wobble when you got up from the couch, or your knees felt stiff walking up the stairs. You told yourself, it's just age. But what if I told you it started long before that, at the dinner table? White bread, boxed crackers, soft, processed buns. These refined carbs drain your muscles over time, giving you a quick sugar spike and crash, without feeding your legs the nutrients they need to stay strong. Now, here's where it gets worse. If those foods are past their date, poorly stored, or come from discount brands without proper packaging, mold can start growing. That mold, often invisible, can trigger inflammation in your joints and suppress muscle repair. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, even small amounts of spoiled starches can worsen chronic conditions like arthritis and diabetes. Think about this: weak muscles from decades of white bread, now paired with hidden mold? That's not just leg pain, that's a fall waiting to happen. What can we do now? Check your bread and baked goods for expiration dates and storage temperature. If it smells sour or has a change in color, even slightly, toss it. Switch to whole grain breads stored in the freezer and eat within 3 to 5 days after thawing. Look for USDA certified brands. So, comment 1 below if this makes you want to check your pantry today. It's not just about carbs anymore. It's about your balance, your mobility, your life. Number 2. Packaged popcorn, butter-flavored or artificially seasoned. Do you ever notice how someone your age still move around with ease, steady on their feet, no wobbles, no handrails? My neighbor Susan's one of them. She's 72, walks her dog every morning, still pulls weeds in the backyard. I asked her once how she keeps her knees from stiffening up. She smiled and said, "I gave up microwave popcorn a few years ago. My joints feel better without it." At first, I didn't get it. Popcorn? It's just corn, right? But the problem isn't the corn. It's what they add to it. Those butter-flavored microwave popcorn bags? They're packed with artificial flavors, preservatives, and cheap oils that turn toxic when they sit too long on the shelf. Over time, those oils go rancid, and that can trigger inflammation all over your body. The National Institutes of Health says that consuming rancid oils in expired snack foods increase oxidative stress in the body, which slows down muscle recovery and worsens inflammation, especially in your legs. So what starts as a snack during TV time slowly becomes the reason your knees feel tight every morning. Here's what you can do instead. Buy plain popcorn kernels. Use an air popper or cook them on the stove with a little olive oil. Skip the fake butter. Add a dash of cinnamon or a sprinkle of garlic powder if you want flavor. And please, check the expiration date on that popcorn box in your pantry. If it smells off or plasticky, don't risk it. Your knees are not worth it. Number 3. Frozen meals, TV dinners. You already know this one. Frozen dinners aren't exactly healthy. But let's be honest. We've all had those days where you're tired, it's late, and pulling out a microwavable tray just feels easier than cooking. You tell yourself, It's just once in a while. It's got veggies in it. Can't be that bad, right? But here's what they don't print in big letters on the box. Most frozen meals, especially the cheap ones, are packed with sodium, preservatives, and low-quilled fats. The kind of fats that gum up your arteries. The kind of salt that makes your legs swell up by dinner time. Now add one more problem to that. Time. The longer these meals sit in your freezer, the higher the chance that ice crystals form, packaging degrades, or ingredients spoil without you noticing. And when that happens, the flavor might be fine, but your legs take the hit. The American Heart Association warns that excess sodium can lead to high blood pressure, swelling in the lower limbs, and decreased circulation, all of which make your leg muscles weaker over time. You may think you're saving time, but you're paying for it with stiffness, heaviness, and that slow, tired walk you've started to notice. So here's the fix. If frozen is your only option some nights, pick meals labeled low sodium or under 500 megas of salt per serving. Look for brands with USDA inspection labels and rotate your stock. Don't keep frozen meals longer than 3 months, even if the box says otherwise. Comment 3. If you've ever looked at the clock, skipped cooking, and reached for a frozen tray. No judgment. We've all done it. But now it's time to do it smarter. Number 4. Instant noodles. Do you know what's hard about living alone? It's not just the quiet. It's the little things. No one to remind you what's expired. No one to read the fine print on the back of a food package when your eyes are tired. So you go for what's easy. A pack of instant noodles. It's quick, it's warm, and it fills you up. Those noodles, they're not doing your legs any favors. Most instant noodles are loaded with sodium, artificial seasoning packets, and low-grade oils. The kind that spike your blood pressure and dry out your joints. And when they've been sitting in your cabinet for too long, or stored in heat, they can go stale, or even grow invisible mold inside the packaging. You might not see it, but your knees will feel it. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention warns that high-sodium diets and hidden spoilage in processed foods can lead to swelling, poor circulation, and muscle weakness, especially in adults over 60 with pre-existing conditions like heart disease or diabetes. You're not being careless, you're just trying to get through the day. But over time, all that salt, those chemicals, that slow buildup, it takes away the strength in your legs without saying a word. Here's a better way. If you want something fast, try pre-cooked brown rice, a boiled egg, or frozen veggies you can microwave in 3 minutes. And if you do keep noodles around, check the date. If it's past 12 months since you bought it, or the wrapper feels soft or dusty, just toss it. If this hits close to home, comment "I live alone" down below. Not because you need help, but because others here might feel the same. And we're stronger when we don't pretend everything's fine. Number 5. Energy drinks. We all have those days. You didn't sleep well, you skipped lunch, and by late afternoon you feel drained. So, you reach for a cold can of energy drink. Something fizzy, sweet, with a little kick to help you push through. But for older adults, that kick comes at a cost. Energy drinks are loaded with caffeine, sugar, and artificial stimulants that hit your nervous system fast, and while they may jolt you awake for a bit, they leave your body, especially your heart and your legs, even more exhausted than before. The National Institutes of Health reports that seniors who consume energy drinks are at higher risk for irregular heart rhythms, elevated blood pressure, and severe dehydration, all of which can reduce blood flow to your lower limbs and weaken leg muscles over time. So instead of feeling stronger, you actually lose endurance. Your heart races, your calves cramp, and by evening, you're even more wiped out than when you started. And if that drink's been sitting in your garage or pantry for months, Spoiled ingredients or damaged cans can trigger gut distress or even toxicity, especially dangerous for folks with heart disease or kidney issues. Here's a better way to handle those tired days. Start with a glass of water. Add a pinch of salt and a splash of lemon, your own homemade electrolyte boost. Or drink coconut water, which naturally rehydrates without the crash. Hit that like button if you've ever grabbed an energy drink just to get through the day. It's okay, we've all been there. But now it's time to choose better fuel for your body. So now that we've gone through the bad stuff, the hidden salt, the spoiled oils, the processed trays sitting in your freezer, let's talk about what can actually rebuild the strength in your legs. Because here's the truth. You're never too old to regain stability. You just need the right kind of fuel. And one of the best things you can add to your routine? Number 6. Cottage cheese. Yeah, it may not sound exciting, but it's one of the quiet heroes when it comes to muscle recovery, especially for older adults. The cottage cheese is packed with casein, a slow-digesting protein that feeds your muscles for hours, even while you're resting or sleeping. It's also high in calcium, which helps your nerves fire properly so your muscles don't twitch, spasm, or feel weak. According to a 2023 study from the Journal of Nutrition in Gerontology, seniors who consumed casein protein before bed preserved more lean muscle and had fewer nighttime leg cramps compared to those who didn't. The best part, it's soft, easy to chew, and safe for folks with blood pressure or diabetes as long as you pick the low-sodium version. Try a small bowl before bed with a few blueberries on top, or spread it on a slice of whole grain toast in the morning. It keeps you full, stable, and steady. If cottage cheese is already in your fridge, or if you're ready to give it another shot, your legs will thank you. Number 7. Lentils and chickpeas. I know what you might be thinking. Beans, aren't they a little heavy for the stomach? That's a common worry, especially as we get older. But here's the twist. Lentils and chickpeas might be the leg-supporting food you didn't realize you needed. These little guys are packed with plant-based protein, iron, and fiber, which all play a big role in keeping your muscles strong and your blood flowing. See, the iron in lentils and chickpeas helps your red blood cells carry oxygen to your muscles, including the ones in your legs. And more oxygen means more strength, more stability, and less of that wobbly, fatigued feeling. And here's the kicker. Unlike red meat, which can inflame your joints and spike your cholesterol, these beans are gentle on the body and safe for people with heart conditions or diabetes when eaten in moderation. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who regularly ate legumes like lentils had better walking speed and lower fall risk over time. So how do you make them easier to enjoy? Try canned, low-sodium chickpeas. Drench them well, mash them into a salad, or stir into soup. Cook lentils with garlic and carrots for a soft, easy side dish. Start with small portions and work your way up. Your gut will adjust, and your legs will feel the difference. Number 8. Avocados. Do you ever notice how some of the softest foods end up being the strongest for your body? That's exactly what makes avocados so powerful. They're creamy, easy to mash, easy to chew, perfect for aging teeth or sensitive digestion. But inside that soft green flesh is something your legs will love: potassium and healthy fats. Potassium helps prevent muscle cramps, you know, the kind that hit your calves at night or leave your thighs tight after a short walk. And those monounsaturated fats? They fight inflammation, improve blood flow, and even help your nerves communicate better with your muscles. In fact, studies from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that adults who eat potassium-rich foods like avocados have fewer balance issues, stronger legs, and better nerve-muscle coordination. And here's a bonus: avocados are naturally low in sodium, cholesterol-free, and safe for folks with heart conditions. Just don't overdo the portion if you're watching calories. Try spreading half an avocado on whole grain toast. Add a sprinkle of black pepper or a squeeze of lemon. Or blend a few slices into your morning smoothie for a creamy texture your knees will thank you for. Comment 8 if you've got avocados in your fridge, or if you're ready to swap out something greasy for something green. Number 9. Green peas. They're small, soft, kind of forgettable, right? You've probably pushed them around on your plate more times than you can count, but green peas, they're one of the most underrated powerhouses when it comes to senior leg strength. Don't let their size fool you. Each little pea is packed with plant-based protein, B vitamins, and antioxidants, all essential for energy, muscle repair, and fighting off that soreness that lingers after a short walk or grocery trip. Peas also contain compounds that help your body use oxygen more efficiently. That means better endurance in your legs, less fatigue, and stronger stability, especially important for preventing falls. According to research from the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy, older adults with higher intake of legume-based proteins like peas showed improved walking performance and faster recovery after exercise. And the best part, they're gentle on the stomach, affordable, and easy to keep on hand. Buy them frozen, not canned, so you avoid extra sodium and preservatives. Just steam them, toss into soups, or mash into a spread with a bit of garlic and olive oil. Simple, right, but surprisingly effective. Number 10. Oats. Do you ever feel like your legs give up before the rest of your body does? You've got plans, you've got places to go, but halfway through the day, your legs say, "That's enough." And most of the time, it's not your age. It's your fuel. That's where oats come in. Oats are one of the best sources of slow-burning carbohydrates, the kind that release energy gradually, not all at once. That means your muscles, especially in your legs, get a steady supply of fuel throughout the day, not just a quick jolt followed by a crash. They're also packed with magnesium, which helps muscles contract properly and keeps cramps at bay. And the fiber? That supports heart health and blood flow, both essential for anyone over 60 trying to stay strong and mobile. A 2023 report from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate oats regularly had better muscle endurance and fewer episodes of leg fatigue, especially when combined with light daily activity. And here's the good news. Oats are easy. You can microwave them in 2 minutes. Add cinnamon, berries, a spoon of Greek yogurt, or even mix in a few chia seeds for extra punch. Skip the sugar-loaded instant packets. Go for plain rolled oats, or steel cut if you can. You need to be ready to fuel your legs the right way tomorrow morning. It starts with the first meal of the day. All right, let's take a breath and just look back at what we've covered so far. You saw how some foods might be quietly draining your strength day by day. We started with white bread and refined carbs. They spike your sugar and starve your muscles. Then came microwave popcorn, hiding damaged oils that stiffen your joints. We looked at those frozen dinners that feel convenient, but load your body with salt and leave your legs more swollen than satisfied. And then there's instant noodles, the go-to when no one's around to cook, but the kind that quietly wears down your legs over time. And finally, we talked about energy drinks, the quick fix that tricks your heart and tires out your muscles even more. But we didn't stop there. Because it's not just about what to avoid, it's about what to add back in. Cottage cheese, gentle, filling, and packed with slow-digesting protein for recovery. Lentils and chickpeas, small but mighty, helping your muscles stay oxygenated and strong. Avocados, with healthy fats that soothe inflammation and support movement. Green peas, the quiet hero, loaded with plant protein and B vitamins for real stamina. And of course, oats, your steady morning fuel that keeps your legs moving all day long. So, now that you know all 10, what's next? Start simple. Maybe tomorrow, check one label, swap one snack, or make one breakfast that powers your body instead of draining it. Because this isn't about being perfect, It's about protecting the legs that carry you through life. If there's one thing we've learned today, it's that your legs aren't just reacting to age. They're responding to how you treat them, what you feed them, what you expect of them. By cutting out those hidden threats, like expired snacks, overloaded sodium, or empty carbs, and adding in just a few simple, muscle-friendly foods, you give your legs a chance to stay strong, stable, and steady. And honestly, it's not about big changes, it's about small, daily choices that add up over time. So take a look at what's in your fridge, check the date on that box in your pantry, and ask yourself, what would help me walk easier tomorrow? If this video gave you something to think about, share it with someone you care about. And if you haven't already, follow Healthcase for more real, practical tips on staying strong, staying safe, and living better after 60. And don't forget, drink your water, get your checkups, and take care of those legs. You've got places to go.